Not every assumption moves the needle, but the few that do move everything.
In every financial model, assumptions build the story. Growth rate, unit cost, FX, working capital, they all seem important. But here's the truth. Only a handful truly drive results. The rest? Background noise. Today, we'll uncover how sensitivity analysis and tornado charts help CFOs see clearly what really shifts profit, what barely matters, and how to tell that story with strategy.
Assumptions are free, but getting them wrong is expensive.
Sensitivity analysis is the CFO's radar for uncertainty. It asks one simple question. If one variable changes, how much does my outcome move? For example, if selling price increases by 1%, what happens to profit? If FX weakens by 5%, how far does ROI fall? This technique shows not just the base case, but the range, the possible futures your model could face. This table visualizes impact strength. Price and FX swing wide, meaning they're major levers. Others, like admin cost, barely move the profit line.
The goal isn't to analyze everything. It's to focus on what matters most.
Sensitivity comes in two main forms. One-way sensitivity, change one input at a time while others stay fixed. This is perfect for tornado charts. Two, multivariable sensitivity, test combined shifts, like FX plus volume or cost plus interest rate. That's the real-world version, where factors move together. The overlap area shows compounded uncertainty. It's where CFOs must test worst and best case combinations, not just one at a time.
The world doesn't move one variable at a time, so neither should your analysis. You can't control what you can't see. Tornado charts make impact visible.
The tornado chart is a simple, powerful visualization. It ranks your assumptions by impact, the widest bar at the top, smallest at the bottom, forming the iconic tornado shape. How to build it? 1. Identify 6 to 8 key assumptions: price, volume, FX, cost, receivable days. 2. Set uncertainty range, e.g., plus or minus 10%. 3. Recalculate the output, like NPV, at high and low ends. 4. Record the swing, the difference between low and high. 5. Sort and plot by swing size. Bar length equals power of impact. The wider the bar, the more that assumption moves the needle. It's a CFO's visual shorthand for focus, where volatility translates to value.
A good tornado chart doesn't just show risk, it ranks your control priorities.
Numbers are only half the story. The other half is strategy. Every tornado chart should lead to a business decision. Here's how CFOs turn tornado insights into boardroom action. When you read a tornado chart, the top bars tell you exactly where your biggest risks and opportunities sit. If raw material cost is at the top, that's a structural exposure. The right move is long-term supply agreements or hedging to lock in stability. If sales volume is next, the strategy shifts to demand forecasting, flexible production, and market responsiveness. And those short bars at the bottom? They're small risks. Manage them, but don't overinvest. A tornado chart doesn't just show variability, it shows priority. Big swings demand strategic action. Small swings deserve disciplined control. Each driver gets a matching response. Big swings demand structural decisions, not quick fixes.
Insight without action is just decoration.
Imagine your tornado shows. 1. Selling price, top bar, plus or minus 8% margin swing. 2. FX, second, plus or minus 5%. 3. Volume, third, plus or minus 3%. 4. OPEX, bottom, plus or minus 1%. Where should the CFO focus? Not on cutting admin costs, but on pricing precision and FX control. This visual shows focus shift from broad to strategic. The organization now knows what truly drives profit variability.
Focus is profit's best friend.
In practice, real-world risks combine. When FX shifts, so does cost. When volume rises, working capital follows. This is where multivariable sensitivity adds depth to simulate combined movements. Each peak or dip reveals vulnerability clusters, areas where simultaneous changes hit hardest. CFOs use this to test portfolio resilience and capital planning.
One risk may shake you, but two together can break you.
Tornado and sensitivity tools are not about graphs, they're about clarity. They separate signal from noise, turning analytics into leadership. A strong CFO doesn't report results. They explain what drives them. They use every assumption to tell a sharper story. Here's what matters. Here's what doesn't. Here's where we act. The funnel shows transformation from complexity to clarity.
If this helped you see beyond the numbers, subscribe and join me, Thanya.